I've been watching Soto for like I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years right now, and I still don't really find something that he's, that I would say, okay, he's going to be able to do this at the NBA level, except for being really tall, and that kind of concerns me.
His game is incredibly unique. He was doing things that I don't think I've seen in my lifetime players trying to do in high school, at least. It's hard to see a scenario where he doesn't play professionally. So it'll just be interesting to watch him going forward. Right now, he's just probably the most criminally underrated prospect in the country based on what I've seen.
And at times, it's like Soto is, I don't want to be harsh with this, but he seems like unprepared. Like if I wonder what would be from Soto if he had, if he faced these types of rivals day in and day out, and instead of, just playing, I think he plays in the college league in the Philippines. He's making the move to Europe next year. That's where he's going to be able to, really develop to make his skill set develop into something consistent. But for now, with Soto, to me, it's all flashes.
I was just so impressed by the feel of his game. Sometimes maybe it just takes some time for a guy like that with that size coming over. It just takes some time to be able to showcase all his potential. But he came right off the bat, and I couldn't believe his footwork in the paint, his touch, his hands. They're way better than I thought. And like Jeff said, his vision, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting it. Sometimes when you have a 7'2" guy, you just think of a big tree, just let's just take up the space and man the middle. But he's in there
like his teammate Jordan going to Missouri.
Yeah, he was he was huge, obviously. But his feel, his footwork of step back, kind of fade away, mid range, up and under here, kind of reading defenders, rebounding, of course, shot blocking. The sky hook, yes. I mean, you're like, every time he touched the ball, it surprised you of just, wow, he can add a little bit more to his game.
There are also a lot of weaknesses on the other end that just might be completely prohibitive to him ever being an effective player in the NBA, especially defensively. He doesn't have full wingspan. He's actually got pretty short arms.
One thing that we wanted to really work on, getting him to be more NBA ready, which means, can he handle the NBA pace of the game, physicality? Can he use his length in a meaningful way? Does he stretch the floor consistently? Can he guard players? Can he guard in the post? Can he guard off switches?
Very good, going right back, bang, bang, boom, yeah, there we go.
Especially when you see him running the open floor, like his knees barely come up at all, which is part of the reason why he's really slow getting down the court. So I just do wonder a little bit, we haven't seen it yet, but going down the road, is he going to be, is he going to stay healthy, or is that going to cause problems for him? Sometimes it really kind of sticks out to me that he just doesn't look comfortable with his height. So I mean, obviously he's super young, so that might be completely meaningless. I don't know anything, but I definitely did notice I think that's part of the reason why he's so slow down the court. Is he can't really get his legs up very high, it seems like at times.
I think for him to become more physical, a lot of it's going to take some work at P3, which he's working at every day. They do a great job, kind of sports science and strength and conditioning to develop him off the court, which I think is really, really important.